Hey guys, excited to finally show you CheatLayer, a platform to automate all websites using machine learning. You can think of CheatLayer as a way to fill in all the gaps and holes in the pre-built automation services like Zapier, because we can build custom automation code for any website using machine learning and our marketplace. To start, make sure you've logged in and signed up at cheatlayer.com, then upgrade your account and click the CheatLayer icon. You'll be presented then with the install instructions. Next, install the Chrome extension. Make sure you install the extension after you've logged in and upgraded your account because we use this for authentication. Finally, click the icon in Chrome to open the cheat list. The cheat list includes all your edited or generated scripts. You can hover over the icon in the cheat list to run, edit, remove, or white label them. White label allows you to create a custom branded Chrome extension that you can resell to unlimited clients from any of these generated scripts. You can always run these scripts an unlimited number of times. Scheduling allows you to schedule these scripts to automate your business, and I can show you an example of how to do that now. When you first start, you won't have any cheats in your cheat list. So what you can do is you can go to our cheat codes, which is our pre-built library of automation scripts, and you can add any one of these by clicking the Run on CheatLayer button. Next, you can use one of our coolest features to generate instantly working automation code. Open the CheatLayer cheat list, then hover over anything on the page that you want to interact with, for example, this link. Hit Shift and Enter, and you'll be presented with our no-code interface. This allows you to interact with web pages and automate them without knowing how to code or even knowing what to ask GPT-3. GPT-3 is our new machine learning model from OpenAI, which understands natural language and can generate working code for you. We've trained the GPT-3 prompt to understand our built-in library functions, for example, to scrape data to Google Sheets or running codes in new tabs, so that it can do instantly working amazing automations for you right out of the box. You don't have to know how to type, know how to code, or know what to type, and you can get it to do things for you. So for example, let's try run a code on a new link in a new tab. You'll be presented with the GPT-3 prompt. This is where you can ask what you want in natural language. But if you use our no-code interface, then you don't even need to know what to type. You don't need to understand coding. You don't need to understand the jargon. It figures it out for you, so you can just click Generate. And after a few seconds, you'll be presented with a working JavaScript code. So all you have to do is hover over the File button, click Run. It's going to open that link in a new tab and run a script called Screenshot. And as you can see, it just downloaded a screenshot of the page. Screenshot was one of our built-in codes that we just added. So you can see that you can instantly generate complex automations without typing, without coding. Pretty cool. Now, if there are any nested elements on the page, you can hover over any parent element you want and then hold the arrow keys to cycle through any sub-child element. This allows you to access all the elements on any website. And then you can hold Shift and Enter to access our no-code interface again. This interface also helps inform you what to ask GPT-3. If you hover over elements on the page, a small black box will appear which will tell you what the underlying element is. In this way, you know to ask GPT-3 to collect an A on the page with perhaps a target that's blank or an href that includes CheatLayer. So for example, you could say, collect all the links on the page with an href that includes CheatLayer and run a script called Screenshot on them. Amazing. And you can instantly run this code and it'll actually work. Pretty cool. As we get more users, we'll train the GPT prompt to understand the edge cases so that over time the code editor and marketplace can disappear. You can currently ask GPT-3 to generate very complex things. For example, get links from Google Sheets and run a script called screenshot on them. However, it's not perfect and doesn't understand everything. And because of this, we've built our marketplace so that we can catch any custom automations that you can't yet generate using our machine learning models. Over time, we'll release new models like OpenAI Codex, and then the marketplace and the code editor can disappear. In this example, I've already set up a Google Sheet with some 2 links to Google and Instagram, so I'm just going to paste that here and run this script. Pretty amazing. As you can see, it's opened this new page and run the screenshot script. And you can generate complex automations like this and link them together entirely through natural language without coding. Awesome. You can use the marketplace to request any custom script which you can't generate or write yourself using our machine learning models. Over time, we'll train our models to take over all the custom scripts that you might want to generate on the marketplace. For now, during the launch, we're jump-starting the marketplace by screen sharing with users so that you can schedule a meeting with us to request any custom script. However, you can currently generate complex automations using entirely natural language and GPT-3. Let me show you an example. Let's get a dog treat. Open the cheat layer on the website that you want to interact with, and then hover over the part of the page that you want to interact with. This is called the inspector. Hit Shift-Enter to get our no-code interface, and let's start with Print to Web Console as the first option. This allows us to debug and see what happens with the data that we're extracting before we send it anywhere. We also have hotkeys, so you can hit Control-R to run the script, and as you can see in the console down below, we've gotten the title. Nice. Next, instead of printing to the web console, let's save this data to a local variable. This allows us to chain together multiple different automations generated by GPT-3 without coding. We can even ask GPT-3 to explicitly name the variable. Let's call it title. Amazing. Now let's add on to this automation. Let's hover over the price. Save this to a variable. Let's call this price. Awesome. I'm going to save this script and call it Amazon test. And we can edit the script again. Next, let's ask GPT-3 to send both the title and the price to Google Sheets. Amazing. Now, I've already set up Pabbly here. We recommend Pabbly to our users because it's easy to use. Now, this no-code interface, which I haven't explained yet, basically allows you to edit the code without having to understand how to edit the code. So paste in the Pabbly webhook URL here and hit Tab, and it'll actually update the code correctly with the correct URL, so you don't have to touch the code. Next, Control-R to run the script. Pretty cool. We see the data here in Pabbly. Let's set up a Google Sheets. Let's give this a title. And then select the data that you want to send to the Google Sheet in Pabbly. Click Save and Send Test Request. and then finally run the script again. Pretty amazing! As you can see, we just built this complex automation entirely using natural language and GPT-3 without having to edit the code. Awesome. Now, if you need help setting up any custom script during launch, feel free to use the Calendly link to schedule a screen sharing with us, and we'll help you set up a custom automation to automate your business's most valuable problems. Thank you.